wearing all black.
Aloha! Here with JC and Jeff.
Ain't no time for school today.
Hitting bombs.
Hey, watch this punch cut lob wedge. Replace your Marshalls with cart girls. They're better looking. They're serving drinks.
Got to hit bombs off the tee.
Phil talking about a guy taking a shit in the cut.
Mahalo!
That's what we did fireside with Phil.
Fire the stick.
Hit bomb and attack the pin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. What's so funny? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Aloha Press podcast. I'm JC, joined today with my co-host, Jeff. What's going on, Jeff? How's it going?
It's going great. I feel better. I'm
Do
excited to be here. I'm excited to play golf for the second week in a row.
I hear you're hungover.
I'm on day 2 of a hangover. So, like I said, I'm flushing out what's left of the whiskey inside me. But sometimes the crab feed and cheap drinks fucking catches up to you. So.
Was it the, what kind of whiskey were you drinking? That 7 and 7?
Surprisingly, Crown Royal.
Oh, shit.
You know, usually you go to those
stuff.
things, you get Kessler
Yeah.
or Ancient Age plastic bottle liquor.
Stuff that tastes like fire.
Yeah, no, but the girls bartending are the girls from 1850 that do the canine dinner, and they were hooking it up. I'd go up and order like 7, and they'd be like $20.
Oh, shit.
So yeah,
There you go.
So then I throw a 20 in the tip jar. And next time I went up, it was like $12. I'm like, fucking, here we go.
I love this.
So yeah,
It's way better at King's game.
but yeah, I was not feeling well yesterday.
So this question just popped in my head. For all the people who like to travel on golf, what is your cure for a hangover in order to get up the next day and play some golf?
Well, most of the times, just don't be a pussy. Because it's going to suck. You know going into it, if you're going to tie one on, it's going to fucking suck. So you just got to man up. Usually getting outside and just doing it makes you feel a little bit better.
Okay.
There's some people that just be puss and stay in bed and won't play.
Right.
That's not me. But if I'm smart enough before I go to bed, a bottle of water and some pills right then usually helps a little bit.
Usually. Yeah.
I don't know. I was at work the other day, and this guy that I'm working with right now brought up these drinks. They're 6-packs. They're $36, but they're supposedly scientifically
it's
manufactured
like one of those IV things.
But you drink it.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to cure the hangover. You're supposed to either drink it before, during, or after. I might try a 6-pack of those. I don't know. We'll see. I usually don't get that bad of hangovers, but
yeah.
You know,
do you drink the whole 6-pack?
No, just one.
Oh.
Maybe 2. Maybe 2. I don't know. But you know.
All right, so that's the cure. Just don't be. See everyone listening,
right?
Okay. If
fucking man up.
Just man up. Okay. If you gotta take a knee to tee up your golf ball, just do it. I've taken a few knees on the first.
It's not uncommon to be shaken as you put your ball on the tee.
Shaking, shoes untied,
right?
A little sweaty.
Yeah, and then maybe mix in a Bloody Mary or a tomato beer.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That always helps.
All right. Well, so the thing that we wanted to cover and change up this year was I wanted to add in the PGA Tour.
Watch out for that.
No, watch out for the water bottles. I wanted to add in some of the PGA Tour stuff because it seems like it's an interesting topic. It seems like it comes up every week. And did you get a chance to watch the tournament this week?
Not at all. It was on at different times than normal golf, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, because it's in Hawaii.
Yeah, so like I was off. I'd try to find it, and then football, obviously.
Well, yeah, football's kind of took over.
I watched football day yesterday, so.
And golf's on, which I wish they had more golf tournaments on either the West Coast or in Hawaii because it's on at like 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, see, I was asleep already, probably.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Good for you. All right, so one thing I want to do is congratulate Cameron Smith on his victory out at Sony, victory over Brandon Steele. I know you got to see some of the highlights. Cameron Smith winning is for Australia. Apparently, Australia's on fire.
I've heard that. I've heard that they're
brush fires are really bad. And
speaking of that, so they're trying to get donations, right? From everybody. Celebrities are obviously giving huge amounts of money for these fires to help the relief efforts. Well, I was just scrolling through Facebook or something the other day, looking at the Canine page, and I see this Instagram model from Australia.
Okay.
She's smoking hot,
yeah.
And she went on and decided to send nude pictures privately, $10 a pop.
Okay.
If you donate $10, she'll send you a picture.
Sure.
Right? Starts off thinking she might make some money for the relief efforts. She got over $70,000 like in a week.
For one picture?
No, multiple.
Oh,
a
different.
lot, obviously, but it's one way to raise money, I guess.
She raised more than Cameron Smith did.
Right?
So they had this birdie and eagle challenge where every birdie they would chip in $500, and then every eagle they would chip in $1,000, and then I think the PGA Tour kind of was going to chip in or match or some of the sponsorships, but he won like $1.2 million and was able to rack up 21 birdies, 0 eagles, which was kind of disappointing. But
Okay.
do you think if he would have sent nudies that he would have made more?
You never know.
He might have.
You never know. I'm sure there's some fans out there that want him.
I guess. I mean, he's in Hawaii. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. Hey,
I don't know. It was cool to see the weather out there was not as tropical as it normally is.
from what I read, it was pretty breezy.
It was pretty bad.
I think, yeah.
It was like 70 degrees and like super windy and rainy and not the best tournament conditions.
Well, it's nothing like today. I don't know if they could see, but it's going to be sunny today, probably in the 50s.
Probably
no wind,
which
be
is
beautiful
which is
today.
different. Another thing that came up this week was Patrick Reed. Another couple articles came out. I think it was with Golf Digest, or I can't remember which one it was, but I know a lot of media companies were covering it, to include us. Okay, because I think partially we're at times a media company.
Kind of.
I mean, we report some news.
Yeah, we do. mostly local amateur county news. But I mean, yeah.
Yes, but I mean, I didn't know about the nude lady sending a
Oh,
picture.
yeah. Well,
I can't believe it. $70,000. That's a
that-
lot of selfies.
I'm sure she made over 100 by the time this thing's over.
Oh, absolutely.
Because that was only like a week into
Does
it.
she play
so.
golf?
I don't think so.
Oh,
But
maybe it could golf podcast.
hit her up on Instagram.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I didn't donate, just if you're wondering.
Didn't donate?
No.
How did you find out of it? It was on Instagram.
It was on. It
Okay.
was on Facebook.
All right.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
Can we get someone to donate?
Well, I'm sure we could. I got a guy named Ben Smithers. Maybe,
Whoa,
maybe,
name drops. Wow.
maybe Will Swift. You know,
I think Will.
they got big bucks.
How many Benjamins do you think Will has already forked out to that lady?
He probably knows her by name.
He probably does.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back to the Patrick Reed thing. That's entertaining. I like that. So one thing that I want to read to you guys. This came from ESPN, so I don't want to get sued by anyone, or the Aloha Press doesn't want to be shut down or any cease and desist. So Patrick Reed's lawyer sent out apparently during the President's Cup a letter to Brandel Chambly instructing him to refrain from any further dissemination, publication, or republication of false, or I can't say that word, statements concerning Mr. Reed, including any allegations that he cheated at the Hero World Challenge in the Bahamas. What is your take on someone getting offended of someone making a statement about someone?
So, in my personal opinion, like, I think that his lawyers doing that or him approving that they should do that just makes it worse because it just continues to put a spotlight on it.
Yeah.
Like, people mess up all the time. Right? I'm trying not to cuss as much this year.
You did start the episode with, I think, the P word.
That's true. But, you know, people make mistakes all the time in every walk of life. And the only thing that really makes it go away is time.
Sure.
Right? The less time it's in the media, the less time it's talked about. So why would you fucking continue to bring it up and tell the guy that's openly said, I believe you're a cheater. I'm not going to stop saying it. Yeah. And then you send him this and give him more ammo to talk about it.
Because we're talking about it.
I looked
at. In a row.
I wanted to do some research on the golf tournament since I didn't watch it. So this morning I pulled up ESPN. The headline was not that Cameron Smith won in a playoff. It was a big picture of Patrick Reed in a yellow shirt saying, "When will this stop?" You know?
Well,
like he's an idiot. Just get over it. Stop looking at the media. Stop sending shit out. And fucking go play golf. And make a cut.
Well, so we made some comments last week, and you reminded me that you watched you had to go back and watch the video again.
I did. I wanted to see how bad it was.
How bad was it?
It's horrible. I mean, and it's like I said, it's horrible. But the fact he did it twice, it's like once wasn't good enough. Let me make it a little bit better.
Like much better, but
yeah, so
it's
so much better that he hit it over the green.
So good. Well, that's good. It so my take on the whole thing is he's bringing light to it, but it seems like there's something else going on that's that's leading this train to just his I don't even know what the right word is, but I think his wife is the one freaking pushing all this crap.
Patrick Reed's?
Yes, because I think she's a bit psycho.
Oh. Well, you know what they should do?
What's that?
They should set up a fight club and let Brandel Chambly and freaking Patrick Reed put on some gloves and duke it out.
Like the sock and boppers, like as kids, and just freaking...
Whoever wins. Like if Patrick Reed knocks him out or wins, Brandel will stop calling him a cheater. If Brandel wins, Patrick's a cheater. I don't know.
It's one of those things, like it's like bringing your mom to the playground to like tell the bully, like, stop doing that.
Exactly.
Like,
it's like
it's not gonna stop. You're just making it worse.
Exactly.
So that was interesting, and it's an interesting take. ESPN contacted their some of their golf experts. They forgot to call us. Maybe I thought it was a.
I had a missed call. I had a missed call.
I had a couple, and next time I'll pick up. But they were asking some of theirs, and they forgot to include it, which is totally fine. We'll let it pass this time. Is the word cheater too strong a word here?
I don't think so. I don't think so, because if you're going to be labeled a cheater, it's got to be intentional. And from what it looks like, it was intentional.
And they keep bringing up like the specific intent to improve your lie. I don't know how you have this fried egg lie where the ball is like there's no way to get the club behind it. You had specific intent to create a nice runway to your golf ball. So I don't think the word cheater's too strong at all. I think it's appropriate.
Yeah.
I mean, what is another better word? Dirtbag?
I don't. Just plain and simple. The video doesn't lie. He can spin it any way he wants. You know, his guys can spin it any way they want. But the video speaks for itself. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. And even the announcers are like, not once, but twice.
Exactly.
Like, come on, dude.
So then I'm watching the telecast last week, and Patrick Reed has to like have a rules official come over, and one of the announcers is like, "You better be careful. You know, he's been labeled a cheater. Like, he's gonna have eyes all over him."
So is he extra cautious?
Oh, super extra cautious.
Okay.
Which is annoying, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
These PGA Tour players are. I don't know if you saw the highlight where either Brandon Steele hit it duck hook, pull hook over the grandstands and got all this relief, but I'm kind of irritated at the fact that PGA Tour players don't know the rules of their own game. Does that make sense? I mean,
yeah, no.
They're constantly calling someone over to get a rules official or to get a drop or like get someone to. In our day at work, like we're constantly not having to call someone in to help us make a decision or ruling on something.
I agree. I don't think that they should have to call people over all the time, especially when we're watching. We're like, dude, I know the proper relief to that. Like, just freaking make it happen. Drop your ball. Get on with the,
Get on with the tournament.
Get on with the round. Like, but you see it even in our skins game.
That's true.
Guys want, hey, can you come check this out? Make sure I'm not doing anything wrong. Like, dude, I don't give a fuck about your round of golf right now. Like, for all I care, you could drop closer to the hole, and it's not going to make me mad. Like, but playing slow and needing an opinion every time.
Oh, and that. So I'm watching golf last night, right? Sit down, had dinner, watch the 18th hole. There's 3 groups on the 18th hole. It's all coming down to the wire. It seems like they're all trying to get to 10 under. Brandon Steele's at 11 under. He was at 10 under. He made a bogey coming into 17. And it took so long for him to get from the tee box to the green. I fell asleep. I fell asleep for like 20 minutes. I woke up all freaked out. Like, my wife's like, Did you miss it? Did you miss the golf tournament? I go, no, they're still on the same hole. I fell asleep for 20 minutes, and I didn't miss a single golf shot for the final group.
Yeah, see, that's where. But I don't know. Golf's just like every other sport. Like I'll tell my wife, there's 2 minutes left in the game, right?
Yes.
No matter if it's basketball, football,
Oh,
and she's like, okay, so that means like half an hour. You're like, no, there's only 2 minutes left. But by the time
timeouts and the fouls and some 8 reviews, like I get it. I guess it's like any other sport.
That's good. At least you got to watch the end.
I got to watch the end, and then it went into a playoff.
The last 2 tournaments have gone into a playoff, right?
Yeah.
So
last two tournaments. So, and then Cameron Smith came back on the first playoff hole, which they reminded them like the golf tournament took so long that we're running out of daylight, and you can only play 1 playoff hole.
Oh, so they knew it was do or die?
Oh yeah, do it. Well, no, they would have had to come back this morning.
Oh, okay.
And play another playoff hole to decide the.
Did he win
match.
with a birdie?
No, he ended up getting a par. So Cameron Smith pushes his drive dead right into the trees. Has 90 yards out of the rough. Brandon Steele hits a 2 or 3 iron down the middle. Has 90 something yards. Hit I'm assuming a 60 or 56 degree over the green.
Oh. Didn't get up and down.
Chipped
obviously.
up. Did not. No, he got up and down for bogey. Cameron Smith put it to 8 feet and 2-putted and took home the win, which was disappointing. He needed that other $500 to donate to catch up with the girl sending nudies.
And if you're going to win a tournament, you want to win with a birdie, not a par. Your partner not getting up and down.
I disagree.
Oh, you want to just a W is W?
All right. I'm going to try and die it in the hole. Unless I'm really down,
really, because last week there was no leaving them short.
No, I don't. We weren't. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right.
I'm pretty sure that was about 4 feet past the hole every time.
I went for every bird.
At least it was a practice round. It didn't count for the race to the bottle.
That's true. So let's bring. How many birdies did you have last week?
Only 3.
Only 3. So you to $1,500. Australia's disappointed.
Yeah,
you could have probably sent some duties before.
Well,
more money.
I think that maybe this year's race to the bottle we can make donations in a much smaller amount to something local.
Yeah, I totally agree. Something local,
right? We keep a running tally of birdies and eagles, and
I like it. And I don't know what the dollar amount is because
I'd probably say around $5 and $10.
Probably
$5 a birdie, $10 an eagle.
I think that'd be cool.
And then pick something local. I don't know.
Well, last week you could have put $15,000 birdies for me, and I would have made 0 for Australia, which I'm so sorry. We had the dollar amount up there, and I suck. I was trying. I didn't leave them short.
That's true. If we put it on 3-putt, you would have donated some money.
Oh, I would have donated all kinds of money.
That's right. Today's gonna be better.
I like that. So $5 for birdies, $10 for eagles, and $1 for 3-putts.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, and
I hate 3-putts.
3-putts is the worst thing in golf.
And I think
you can
I
rage.
had several 3-putts.
Yeah. And you know what? For us, we 3-putt more like when we have 12 feet for birdie than we do when we got 40 feet for birdie and we just lag it up there. Because we're so aggressive trying to make our birdies.
Because the bogey doesn't matter. I know it matters for some bets, but if you blow it by 4 feet and you miss the comeback, move on to the next hole. I'm trying to make birdie and trying to win the skin.
Well, it matters when you play with Dan.
Well, yes.
Because it ain't good unless it's about 6 inches from the hole.
There was a couple of them that he's like, I guess that's good. And I'm like, Dan, I'm that's better than good. How am I going to miss it? It's sitting on the side of the cup. What do you mean it's good?
I hear you. His scorecard looks like a mathematician's board. It is out of control.
So I hadn't. And again, this guy's super nice. I really like him. I don't want a Patrick Reed incident. But I hadn't played golf with him for 3 or 4 months. He had my handicap ready to go.
Well, yeah. He's got that card in his pocket. The paper, he pulls it out. He's got everybody he's ever played against.
Which is, I mean.
Plus, he knows the little game you play against him. He keeps everything.
Yeah, he keeps all track of all his money and all his winnings, which is probably really smart because I don't. I knew if I did keep track of all of my winnings, I don't think I would have any. I think I would have a lot of losses.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's nice not having to take care of a scorecard when you play.
Totally agree, which is cool.
See you later today, Dan.
Yeah, absolutely. Check us out on YouTube, Dan. All right, so $1 for 3-putts, $5 for birdies, $10 for eagles.
Yep.
And we're going to find a charity somewhere.
Local
charity.
Probably youth.
Yeah,
sports.
Youth, sports. Maybe to get people involved in the game of golf, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll cut a check at the end of the year.
I love it. And if any of you listeners want to participate in that, hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Did you download TikTok?
Not yet.
It's kind of awkward at times. It's a weird app.
Maybe this week.
It's a video app.
That's what I've heard, but
there's all kinds of stuff. There's guys on there playing golf, which is weird, because they're like, oh, look at this shot, and I'm like, that's not that great, but
Well, we're gonna do better at taking videos today, so maybe we can get 1 or 2 on.
I think so. I think today, we're gonna do what's in the bag, and then have a couple videos of I don't know, maybe some 3-putts. We'll see.
Steak and eggs.
Steak. What is that? What you're looking forward to?
Breakfast. Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. Anything else you want to cover with the Patrick Reed?
Nope.
Besides him being a cheater, do we want to cover any of the other questions, or wait until ESPN contacts us?
Yeah, we'll just answer the phone next time.
Yeah, we'll just do that.
Okay.
All right, race to the bottle. We've made some changes. Last week we decided that it was going to be a practice round because we failed to collect the scorecard. So this is round 1 of race to the bottle. What's the new changes to the race to the bottle? So I don't have to cry at the end of the year.
Instead of playing per hole, where you can get down ungodly amounts, we're just going to play per round.
Okay.
So the golf will be the same, but you can only lose a round. You're not going to lose holes.
Okay.
So I said we do that. Same thing, $100 bottle of whiskey or bourbon, and loser picks.
Okay.
Same as last year.
Loser
So not
picks,
a
of
lot's
course.
changing except for you can't just have a really bad day and put yourself in a hole. If you have a really bad day, you just lose
You
the
lose
round.
all 18 holes.
Yeah.
That was challenging last year.
Because sometimes you just don't got it.
Sometimes you just don't, and it's. I think you handicapped me a little bit, which is totally fine. Because last year was a little rough on the golf game.
What is your handicap?
I have no idea. Dan said it was 13.
All right,
So it's going up.
so mine's. So I'm giving you more strokes this year.
You are.
All right.
Last year I think it was like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
It was
All right.
It was rough at times, but no big deal. So new race to the bottle. Another segment we want to cover this week is we want to interact with the listeners, and so we reached out, made a post on Instagram, and to get some questions in. I really appreciate all the likes, all the hearts, but you didn't follow the instructions on the picture. Like I'm like, all right, leave us a comment or send us a DM. No one did.
We just got the questions through text messages.
Yeah, through text.
That works.
Which is good. Which is,
Yeah,
I think a better platform for us right now.
I think so, and I think the questions are really good.
There was a bunch of them, which was cool. I was a little disappointed in the Instagram though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you spent enough time are you just hitting the like button and not even looking at or reading what we're doing?
Most likely.
Probably, huh?
But
we'll have to improve that. But
yeah, that's probably on us not interacting very much. And
no, it's definitely on us. Like,
yeah. So,
oh well, that's
well.
not a
Big
deal.
thank you to Johnny Cruz and Travis Wells.
Absolutely, they sent in a bunch of questions, which was cool. We're only gonna get to a couple of them because I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's talk about let's see, what questions are there? All right, so things are coming up as we're playing Lift Clean Place. It's wintertime. Are you chipping or putting from the fringe? And what is the fringe anymore? Is that from the fairway?
Some courses.
Is that from above the hole?
Some courses, their fairway and that collar cut is nicer than other courses' greens.
That's true.
So, but in that question, I've always been a chipper of the ball. I love doing it. I love chipping in. I love acting like Phil Mickelson and pulling the flag and going for it.
Yeah.
But, the more you play these games where money's on the line, you learn that you should probably just 2-putt and get the fuck out of there. If you hit that bad of a shot that you're not hitting the green,
right?
You're in, and then you're going to try to chip one in. You're looking at bogey.
Well, so if you're off the green, I don't know why I keep hearing this, but is it called the Texas wedge? Why the hell is it called the Texas when you putt from the fringe or from the rough? Why is it called that? Do you know why it's called that?
I don't know, but I've seen people putt from the rough routinely, like
all the time.
Like they will not chip. And I used to be the guy that chipped 1 inch off the green.
I used to be that same guy until I had some problems because I just like the ball going up in the air and hitting the stick and hearing that sound of it just like dropping.
Yeah, no, I agree. There's chipping in. For me, it's always a big momentum thing,
Yeah.
too. Like, you chip one in, you feel like you
Oh, yeah.
stole a stroke or two.
Give it a little fist bump.
Yeah, and you go to the next hole, and everybody else is mad at you because they're like, I thought I was going to fucking walk away with a stroke or a win here on this hole, and this motherfucker. Plus, if you're playing different games, you're nasty, poley. There's money.
There is some money. So I used to be just like you. I would chip everywhere, like because I thought it was cool. until I realized that I'm hitting like 9-foot fucking comebacks for par, or bogey or double bogey. So I mean, to answer the question, I'm a putter now. I just want to get off the hole.
I think the majority of people putt, and they probably should.
Now so Castle Oaks, it's got like fringe all the way around the green and stuff. But how about the courses where it's more of it's cut real close from the green and there is no rough? Those little tighter lies that are not necessarily like 2-3 feet from the green, but maybe like 10 yards from the green.
So I like those type of courses, and you know what I do is the what's it called, like the rescue or the hybrid.
Yeah, okay.
I like that because it gives it a little bit of loft.
Okay.
And I play it like a putt kind of, but it gets the ball up in the air a little bit more. And that's usually what I do at those type of courses. So.
So the one thing I've noticed watching as much PGA Tour golf is that they have. Have you ever seen the square wedge or the square wedge? What's
Yeah,
that thing called?
Yeah, I have. I have seen that.
I can't remember what it's called.
Who does those infomercials?
I don't know.
Is it Nota Begay or
no? It's someone I don't even know. Like
Oberhoser or whatever, Oberhosen.
Someone. It's like the square wedge, and it's like, what's the hardest thing in the world? It's chipping. What's the easiest thing? Putting. And they're like, it's the square wedge. And you see all these like people just like chipping it close with this little 45-degree chipper,
taking full swings too. It looks like half the time you're like, wow.
I just want to like, what happens when they blade it? Does it still get on the green?
In the infomercial.
On the infomercial, it
right?
does.
Yeah.
It's got a little like top tracer technology on the green. It's got a little orange line that bumps up there.
Yeah. I think chipping is one of the things that's hardest for most golfers because, you see these guys taking full backswings and trying to decel on the way down. And it's just like, I'm like, dude, just putt that thing, please. Like out of the rough, 8 feet away. I don't care.
Like it's way more consistent.
Yeah, the back and forth just kills me when you're sitting there waiting to putt and it's like, all right, now he just bladed it over the green. Now he just chunked it. Now he just chipped it past again. He's still out. Like,
Jeff, you just described me at times.
I'm just saying,
No, I get it. It's one of the more difficult things in golf. So yeah, I'm pulling the putter a lot of the times.
Agreed.
Which is kind of disappointing, but oh well. Maybe I'll get a 64-degree wedge. I know a couple guys that got them.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, it's a terrible idea. All right, let's see here. We got another question from one of our biggest fans. Let's see here. When drinking during a round of golf, what's the ideal amount of booze? This is addressed in another podcast we had with our boy Richter. And I think for certain people, there's a requirement of the amount of booze that they need, like a handicap system that we talked about. Right?
Yeah, there is absolutely, but I think a lot of it has to do with who you're playing with and what's kind of at stake.
True.
If you're just going out with a couple buddies before a wedding, like we like to do that, play before the wedding, you're gonna sit there and drink Coors Light all day because you still got to function at the end of the round.
You'll be able to talk later,
and you don't really care about your round. You're just out there to have fun. So shit, you could drink 12 beers out on the golf course on a day like that.
Yeah, I think at least from my experience, like a scramble type day.
Or that. Yes.
Where there's beers at the turn.
You're sneaking a whole bottle in your bag.
Yeah, bachelor party.
Yeah,
where you don't want to remember anything.
Yeah, I think those are the type of rounds where you're like, I'm getting shitty. I'm gonna need a ride home. Golf doesn't matter. Yeah. The only thing you really care about that day is the tee shots on the par 3 because you're like, hey, maybe I'll get a sneaky hole in one today.
Yeah, something cool. Yeah.
I
agree. Something special like that. It's fun to get after, and I think there's no amount of booze that you can. I mean, you want to be able to like finish the round. I mean, I've seen guys not finish the round, literally passed out in their carts, laying down on the green, and that's awkward.
Plus, you don't want to crash your golf cart because we've even locally around here we've had a couple people get really, really hurt or even die in golf cart crashes, hammered
or DUIs.
Yeah, or DUIs too. So
you don't want that.
No,
you don't want to be that guy.
Can you imagine that? Like you go to the golf course, you're having a good time, and then you're like, maybe I'll just sneak out onto the street and go to a buddy's house and get another cocktail, and next thing you know, you're going to jail.
Or you're going to Tilly's and then you go to jail.
Yeah, or you're parking your golf cart down at the Ion Market and then walking over to Don Luis and eating dinner. I don't know.
So for me, it's definitely dependent on the round. If we're in a sanctioned tournament, I'm not. I should probably have a couple before the round.
Yeah,
I have.
There's times we have more out of habit. I think
Probably.
on a day like today, have one before, have one during, have one after. Totally fine. There are times where I believe my putting gets better as I drink, just because I think some of the mental,
True.
like the nerves kind of go away because you're much more relaxed.
Well, you no longer feel it in your hands. At least for me, like if I'm standing over like an important putt, sometimes you can feel the face of your club. Like you don't want it. You're like, I'm just trying to keep this thing square. I don't know.
There's always the fine line, and I can feel it coming. I'm sure you can too. Every
Yes.
drinker knows, especially on the golf course, where those mid-range wedges and stuff, like the feel, it goes, and it's going.
Yes.
And you're like, okay, I'm done. Like this is going to be chunky, or this is going to be deep.
Yes.
And you've probably had too much and start chugging water to try to come back a little.
Then I just know that I need full shots. I can't be none of these 50, 40, 35-yard little chipping lob wedges.
Yeah.
I need full wedges, or I need a full 7-iron that
I don't know.
go after it.
I like drinking on the golf course. I think it's a good part of the day, and it's also seasonal. Like
it is
summertime. You have your gin and tonics, your vodka sodas, something with a little lime in it. Hydrating type drinks.
Refreshing, yeah.
Right. Wintertime, you're usually drinking something brown because it warms you up. And then obviously Coors Light's always a hydrating thing throughout. You can drink that with the other
Absolutely.
things. So it always.
How about a glass of wine?
It happens.
It happens.
I think
Occasionally.
Yeah, a cup of red wine, cup of white wine.
Good bottle of Merlot on the golf course.
Yeah, it happens. Champagne, sometimes.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's definitely seasonal. And it's something that you kind of have to, know your crowd. But I think majority of golfers need to have a few.
Absolutely. And we've said this before. If you go to the golf course and your buddies are drinking and you're the guy who says, no, I don't want anything at the turn, or no, I'm not stopping at the bar, you're not playing with us.
No, not at all. You're not allowed.
If you're the one that wants to jump off number 9 and then try to cut in front on number 10 because you're not going to stop at the snack bar or the bar, get out of here.
We might walk up to you and throw your golf ball into the weeds.
I might, or pop their tires or something. I don't know.
All right, makes sense. Any other questions we got? I think those are some of the questions that we want to cover. If you guys want to input your questions, again, Instagram's a great link. I'm sorry, editing the podcast last week. I need to apologize. The audio was not great, and this is because we hadn't done it for so long. I'd kind of forgotten some of the procedures. And on top of, I don't know how many times we sniffed. This sickness is real. It's been there for about a month. I'm feeling better now. Getting over it?
Oh yeah, I'm on the recovery.
Maybe I need a good bourbon day to just clear me out.
Gentleman Jack.
Negative, not Jim Beam. Maybe.
Oh yeah, you're Jim Beam. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I'm getting better, but it's still there. The sniffles and the coughs, but no actual sickness.
That's good. I don't think
Sorry, I gave it to you.
No, it's fine. It's
think we sit far enough apart that wouldn't happen?
Well, yeah. So another thing I want to address is the gap between right. Is this too much?
I always thought it was important because it shows off the logo. Advertising's key.
True, yeah,
right?
it's definitely. I feel like we need to what's that lady on the Price is Right?
Vanna White.
Vanna White. Yeah. Oh yeah. I thought we were gonna touch it more. Sign, not her.
Well, I will
That'd
say.
be awkward.
I will say this. I am really looking forward to my new gear coming in.
Your new Aloha Press gear?
Yeah, that website's pretty good. I have to say.
It is pretty cool. The socks are really comfy.
I got socks on order, beanie, hoodie, leggings. Not for me.
You sure?
But
I think we're gonna have yoga mats. Yoga mitts.
I'll do a yoga mat.
I don't know if we can add yoga mats or not. We could probably get them done.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it.
What's another thing that you would want to add to the store? Something that you look for that we just don't have.
Golf related?
Yeah, golf related.
I need a ball marker again. I lost the fucking best ball marker we ever had that were made by Joe from Synergy Design. He freaking makes us those
That
sweet
dude-
things, and I dropped it over at Black Horse or Bayonet.
One of those.
Somebody's got it.
He gave us 4. I got another one for you. Do you want the blue one or the purple one?
I don't care either.
Well, we'll
I
get
just
you a
need
new
to be
ball mark.
safer with it.
Well, I'm surprised it. I don't know how it left your pocket.
I know you think they're so heavy they sit down the bottom
The
and you
thing
wouldn't
is-
lose it.
It's like 4 quarters stacked on top of each other.
I know. I've been using my Amador football poker chip lately because I don't have the Aloha Press.
Well, we'll get you a new one. Those are the most popular thing. Every time we post something about the ball markers, Joe did an incredible job on those things, and I know he's going to make us another round of them. I bought one of his cigar holders. Thing is legit. It is.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, so we're gonna get some ball markers and hopefully get those up on the website. The website's pretty cool. I've added a couple and changed a couple things. I don't know why, but it seems like every time I get it like just perfectly like right, I look on like a different format and I'm like the listen now button was gone, just disappeared. I have no clue. I went on there, and sure enough, it was gone. It's like I don't know if my kid's coming in here and like messing with the website or I don't know.
Yeah, hey, it looks good to me.
Yeah, no, I think it looks good. It's just I think another thing that we need to add is club covers. I think club covers are pretty cool.
Club covers. I'd even like a cover for my rangefinder. You know, something that hangs off the bag that'd
be cool.
Shows off the logo a little bit more.
I like that.
So we can work on it.
Yeah, we can work on some things. If you guys want anything specific, just reach out to us. Again, Instagram's a great resource. Twitter, TikTok. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can add some comments there. I don't know why I said that. That was weird. Comments.
Yeah. And we will do a better job interacting with social media.
Absolutely.
You know, hopefully.
And I think one of those issues is just work related. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing: if you're working 12s or you're getting held over all the time on a swing shift, like the last thing I'm going to do is go home and want to try to talk on Instagram or Facebook. Like I
will.
I don't know. I go home. It's eat, maybe watch a show. You know, take a shower, go to bed, and get up and do it again. I mean, you're going to work when it's dark. You're getting off when it's dark.
That's true.
It sucks, dude.
It does suck.
So,
you know what? No. Did you see Tiger Woods' kid?
Oh,
I can't remember his first name.
Charlie.
Did you see that swingy?
Yeah, I was shocked.
So,
I don't know how old he is.
I think he's got to be like 8 or 9 or something. But
I'll tell you, I instantly saw that and was like, "That's better than 99% of golfers."
And
it kind of mirrors his dad's swing.
Like it's really good.
Not bad when your caddy is your dad, Tiger Woods, right?
Like, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Like, how hard is he on him?
I don't know. Probably pretty hard knowing Tiger.
Like, did he have to work out before?
Two breakfasts.
Did he show up in a cutoff? Did he show up at 3 o'clock in the morning because he's trying to get ready for some special time? I mean,
trying to change his sleep habits.
I mean, that swing's way better than mine.
Solid. It's very solid.
Looks very repeatable.
I couldn't imagine being a kid playing against him.
Or, yeah, your dad. Who's your dad? Oh, my dad's Tiger Woods. Oh, shit. All right.
He'd probably intimidate us in the skins game out of Castle Oaks.
I could beat me.
Right?
He's got to be a lower handicap than I am.
Just move up a tee.
me and Charlie playing for the Reds today. Yeah, right. All right, heads up, buddy. Tiger's sitting in the cart. Is he drinking a cocktail? Probably not.
Oh, no way.
No, really?
No way.
Not in front of the.
No, but Aaron Rodgers, back to football.
Yes.
Got interviewed after the win last night.
Okay.
And he's talking to Erin Andrews, and you know, she does the stupid, like, how are you going to celebrate tonight? What are you going to do? And he goes, I'm going to go home and have a nice glass of scotch. And I was like, that's my kind of guy. Northern California guy.
Yeah.
You know, it's 22 degrees, something brown to warm him up. Just, yeah, with that nice beard. I like his mustache better. His mustache and your mustache are some of the best.
Maybe we'll play golf up at Edgewood this year with him.
Oh, God, I hope so.
Cool.
Track him down to the casino or something, throw him a pass.
Exactly. All right. Well, so with that being said, I really appreciate the download, the like, the subscription. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the thumbs up button. That helps the algorithm. Might increase our followers from 17 to 18. Or subscribers. I always call them different names. But
yeah,
all right. Really appreciate it, guys. And check back throughout the week. We're going to have some videos coming up with hopefully what's in the bag and then some of our our day today, and hopefully the results of Race to the Bottle.
Absolutely.
All right. Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Aloha!
Am I drunk? Jesus.
Wearing all black.
Aloha! Here with JC and Jeff.
Ain't no time for school today.
Hitting bombs.
Hey, watch this punch cut lob wedge. Replace your marshals with cart girls. They're better looking. They're serving drinks.
Got to hit bombs off the tee.
Phil talking about a guy taking a shit in the cut.
Mahalo!
We did Fireside with Phil.
Fire at the stick.
Hit bomb and attack the pin.